are, I usually like to start lowest center of gravity possible. Now, we sometimes have to change this with kids. Finney, for whatever reason, he can put his butt flat on the ground here. So his center of gravity is so low, he ends up like here. And he gets out of it, I don't know how, but he's like scrambling. So we actually show Finney to do this now. And it's worked a lot better for him. So one system's not gonna work for everybody. Most kids aren't that flexible for whatever reason. I can't sit all the way down. Okay, so it's really good for me here. Okay, we usually say hide our laces. You know, we get up in our stance. We're here, just like in our stance. We're down, weight off our hands, barely touching that neck. The referee's never going to see it even if you're not touching it. Okay, our back is rounded because we're that much closer to vertical. If I'm flat, this is about a 30-degree difference to vertical. Boom, so I can be here. Okay, so that's where we want to be. Okay, boom. Okay. Okay, so on this top position, we want to get vertical and get weight off our hands as soon as possible, okay? And a couple of things that I've just learned this year, you see this mistake at the college level. When I watched Fresno State versus Air Force, these Fresno State kids who are pretty raw from California, but they're fighting hands like this, and they were wondering why they were getting tilted all day long, okay? And so this is something that Coach Joel showed me that we always fight hands, whether it be on our feet, neutral, or here. We're always in straight lines. And we're not worried about the belly hand as much as we're worried about this attack hand. That one can't come over.
Yeah.
See, when I got that one free, then I can go here. But I don't want to go here until I built this cage, this side. Can you see how not here, here. Because he's going to start reaching over the top of me.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want it here, not here,
Yeah.
not here. Now, when I've got that one out there and my elbow's inside my rib cage, now I can attack this one. And the key is, these are the words that we should use, not hand fighting, finger fighting. That's made a big difference with our club if you've noticed that in the last year. Okay, because you say finger fight to kids, they start going like this. That's not going to stop Kyle from doing a cradle.
No.
You know, and this is more effective. And that's really what we mean. Even when college coaches talk about it, when we talk about hand fighting, that's what we mean.
Yeah.
But we want to fight hands in straight lines. So boom, we're here. We're here. I make sure that hand is out there. This one's up at an angle, about 45, and now we can start fighting this one. And we're out. All we gotta do here is knee slide stand or just stand up, whatever. Okay, we're out. Okay, and there's 5 vertical positions. I'll go over those. This is 1. Vertical means hips under my shoulders. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, and 5. All the way up on your feet. Those are 5 vertical positions. Any of them are better than here. Now, we'll talk about this. This base is pretty powerful, actually, because it's better than here. It's better than here. So we got to always try to get here first before we can actually start getting vertical. Okay. All right. But those are kind of the keys. Oh, and back pressure. Okay. Build that cage. Fight the fingers, but back pressure. Okay. Now, one of the things I see, we've changed. Of course, as we all know, wrestling has changed since the 80s, okay? And so we used to teach sit-outs. I used to teach sit-outs 2 or 3 years ago. I don't anymore. Our kids were getting sucked back, creating too much space. I talked to some college coaches, talked to Coach Joel a lot. I'm like, yeah, we can make it work. I could never do a sit-out on it, okay? And so what college coaches like to teach is back pressure or sit back. They call it a sit back. This is why we'll show it, but we want back pressure in this guy. You see, this is vertical. This is vertical. This is better than the position I was in. We want back pressure on this guy. Okay, or here, back pressure, back pressure, back pressure. Okay, so that we want that back pressure. We don't teach this sit out anymore. They're teaching it in high school right now, and they wonder why kids get arm barred and chopped every single time. Okay, because here's what happens. So I come here, I sit out. What's he gonna do? Suck him back. He chops that arm, and your arm barred.
Yeah, right like through.
Cradled.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in sit, you've got to be really careful to not get cradled.
Yeah,
but again, if I've got back pressure and you practice a lot, Britton's really effective here. I don't want most of our kids to be here. Britton's done hundreds of hours in this position. Hundreds. Coach Sprague really likes this. You watch Coach Sprague kids, they can escape from here all the time. They're really good in this position. He has all kinds of drills you can do from here. That takes hours of practice. So we'll just skip that. We'll just skip that and keep our chain wrestling going. and talk about back pressure more, okay? Again, we're creating a system that doesn't work for just one person. We're creating a system that works for our kids and majority kids. And this is why it's been fascinating and great for me. Take this stuff, watch it with Britton, watch what works, and always bring it back to here. And always refine it. It's been really, really fun. Okay?
Let's do our